Evening all. How is everyone today? I am just looking for the Michael to come in. Let's invite you in. See if Mike comes in. Come on, Mikey. So how has everyone been today? We had a good weekend. I'm currently back to work tomorrow, so that should be a fun one. Share. Okay, let's apparently share. We're just waiting for Mike to come in and a few others. Oh. Whenever Mike comes in, I don't know when that'll be. Right, let's send it. Mike. I've sent you the invite, Mike. So hopefully he won't be far behind. See, yeah, when Mike gets on, we'll talk about a bit of how what's been going on. It's been fun. Been a fun week. That's if he comes in at this rate, because I don't know what he's actually doing. Evening, Rev. How are you, mate? Invite. So Mike should be in a minute. Who else we got? So we're about to talk about when Mike comes on, because Mike's part of this conversation on this one about those idiots of the videos you watched the other day. As you've seen on the Motovlogger group, Rev, obviously I've had one of them messaging me all day. It's been quite funny, actually. Come, Mike, where are you? Who else have we got? Let's see who else we got coming in. Moving the goals. Apparently it's not inviting anyone in. What's going on? Hi, babe. I'm trying to get people to... It's not inviting anyone in. What's it doing? Who's coming in? Is that Mike? Hello.
Hello.
That took a little while to invite you in, didn't it?
Don't know, did it?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's got to be my phone.
No, I don't know.
It's either that or it's TikTok.
Probably TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah, most probably, mate. Most probably. So I just said to everyone, hi, and ping to you too. Oh, everything's pinging at me today, mate. So, not had an invite yet. Oh, I sent it to you. It said it's sent. Yeah, confirm. All right, let's send it again. Oh. When it does do its own thing. I'll send you another one, Dave. So yeah, talking about WASIX, I'm on CMPO. Oh, fair enough. So going back to what I was saying to you before we came on the live, I went to a new bike meet last week. It's on a Wednesday down at the Pear Tree Inn pub. Yeah. And I was invited down to come and check it out. And obviously I did a bit of a vlog down there and that. So obviously we start off, they meet between 6 until 8 o'clock. And then at the end of it, they go for a little ride. That could be anywhere. Sometimes they do Loomies. They do a few other bike nights as well. And so I get up there, obviously we get to the ride part, and then, like always, you get a lot of, L plate riders. I'm going to say, I won't say 125s because, it don't matter what bike you're on, people are idiots as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all getting ready for the ride. I pull out, obviously I'm recording at this point, I pulls out, and I'm waiting to find out who's leading and what's going on. And you've got two idiots on a 125, constantly in the car park or trying to wheel spin or whatever. So Alex that runs the event turns around to me and he said, he went over and had a word with them. And we then leave for the ride, and obviously they're revving the bollocks off of it and everything. I mean, they're going for it. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's constant throughout the ride. And one of them just wanted to keep popping his head. He could not keep that front wheel on the floor. And obviously, in my video, I said about it. I was like, you know, there's no need for it. It's a small number of people that ruin bike nights. This is why Southampton Bike Night isn't a thing anymore down at Bargate. It's because of idiots like that. You know, you're going to rev, you can't keep your front wheel down, you're going to wheel spin, you're just going to be antisocial, and the council's policing that. I'll just shut everything down.
Yeah.
So anyway, in my video, I did say, when we get to the other side, I'm going to have a word with these two numpties. So we get to the pub, and I said to him, I goes, where's your gloves? He goes, what do you mean? I said, mate, if you come off, I said, you're going to know about that. I said, you're not even in a bike jacket either. And I said, you're wearing no gear. I said, you've got no DB killer in that exhaust. I said, and as for your mate, I said, he can't even keep the front wheel down. And it turns out the one that was on the black YZF, it was his mate that was in the red car that nearly killed us all. So, evening, Dave.
Evening, mate. How we doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. I was just catching Mike up about the idiots.
The little squiddies. Yeah,
I've had him messaging me all weekend.
Let's just wear a tracksuit and some trainers, pop the front wheel in the air, and rev. There's only one person that's allowed to do rev bombs, and that's me.
It's all right doing rev bombs as long as you've got a DB killer in your exhaust.
Yeah. That's like me trying it with that bloody XJR, mate. It annoyed the shit out of people.
I had a headache. By the time I got to that pub, I had a headache.
Yeah. I know sometimes save lives, but there's loud and it's over.
Stupid.
Yeah, stupidly loud. And all you're doing, putting an open can on that, is all you're going to be doing is burning the edge of your valves off, knackering your pistons, knackering your bores.
Yeah.
It's going to kill the engine after a long time. A bike needs compression, back pressure through the exhaust system to work properly.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that.
Any engine needs it, really.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but he's giving me shit. But they've both been banned from that bike. And I've had the owner running it.
Yeah, their problem.
Yeah, and he said, he goes, I've banned them both. He said, we're not having none of that. He said, that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're doing. And he said, and you cleared up a lot of things for us in your video. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He said, because there was a lot more going on that we didn't know about.
Yeah. The one thing that got me, because obviously the bigger bike came down the outside and he shifted position without even checking over his shoulder. He could have took that guy on the bike out.
Yeah.
It's like no spatial awareness whatsoever. As I was saying to you the other day when we did Loomies, on the way back, I'd got Simon up the front, and we always ride in what we call staggered formation.
Yeah. Well, you should do anyway, yeah.
And I'd got Rhythmic right at the back of my top box, and I kept shifting position. And then when we got to McDonald's, I said to him, I said, Jesus Christ, mate. I said, you're right up my arse. You need to get off to one side. I kept shifting. He went, no. He said, what we're trying to do is draft you. He said, because the wind whistling down that dual carriageway, they're on the ZZR, sat bolt upright. He said, because I can't get down over the tank with her on the back. He said, and the wind that was hitting us, he said, when we're tucked in behind your Explorer, you've got so many boxes on the back. He said, we're actually got a nice little slipstream going. I said, all you've got to do, I said, with me, I'm very, very signal orientated. I said, so if you see the right knee come up and go out, that's me about to go on the brakes. I said, because I always go for the back brake before I go for the front one. You'll see the knee come up. And he went, oh, so I was telegraphing all my moves to him.
Yeah.
He was saying to me, he said, what's the thing with you and Simon doing this and pointing up in the air? I said, we're pointing at the AMPR and average speed cameras, mate. And he went, I wonder why you kept braking.
I was doing that one last night, mate. We decided to go for a little ride last night, and it was late. I needed it to clear my head, to be fair. I was just having a bit of a bad evening. So I went out with the wife and her friend and that. And I said to her, where you going? She said, Avon Beach. I'd never been there. So we put it in my nav as well in case we got split up. The whole ride out there, obviously, she was giving it a little bit of welly in her car. And I'm thinking, I'm there trying to stick to the speed limits because I know there's cameras here, there and everywhere. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm doing 30 and she's off that way.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm having to then give it a little bit to keep up to within reason. And I'm thinking, I know there's a camera along here somewhere, but where is that little bugger? Because it's like buried in the bush.
Yeah.
And lucky enough, I did see it, but I was like, Christ. It's a nice little ride.
How are you?
There's a
How are
time
you
and a
doing?
place
Have
for
you still
things.
got coasters, Jamie?
Yeah, I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've still got some left. About to say because I'm burning more coasters at the moment.
Ah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
I
so-
most probably will pick some more off you at some point.
yeah. Just give me a shout, mate, because I've literally just got me next lot of wood through, so I'm burning.
Nice.
Hence why you can probably hear the laser going off in the background.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, it stinks of burning wood up here. That's it in the
I
corner.
couldn't hear it, but I could see it flashing.
Yeah, it's sitting in the corner there, burning away. So,
Ah,
and
tiny little thing.
she's sat there doing her diamond dart at the
Hey,
moment.
Mrs. D.
Hello, mate, alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, she's doing what Tracy does, the old diamond dart.
Yeah.
Good fun. Good fun.
Keeps her happy doing it.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
All good here, mate. All good. Oh, and I managed my. You know, I said to you on Sunday on the way down that I'd blown the zip on my boots.
yeah.
Went over to J&S yesterday, and he said to me, he said, "Oh, he said, what do you want? Just another straight swap?" And I went, "Yeah, I don't want to risk the zip going on them again."
Yeah.
He said, "No, we'll get you another brand new pair off the rack." He said, "If you have any problems," he said, "just bring them back." He got me. I'll take you downstairs for a second.
Yeah.
Have a look at these. So, yeah. He said to me, he said, "For another 40 quid more, you can have a set of these." And I went, "Oh, I like them." Tried them on. They are. Let me get them in the light a little bit.
They are nice.
Grey suede Spada boots with toe caps, and they've got the clutch and brake controls on top of them, so you've got extra protection on top of the boot. But fully waterproof. So for another 40 quid, I thought I'll have a pair of them.
Why not?
Because he said to me, "You sure?" I went, you can't scrimp on bike protection. You've got to have the best for the best.
Yeah.
No, exactly that.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you burp, you dirty blue?
My boat.
Wow.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I've had that Pellic messaging me all day. I've stopped answering him now. I'm like, do you know what? I'm not even going to argue with you anymore.
Yeah, just let him get on with it, mate. He'll be an organ donor before next year.
They both
Could
will
be
at this
road
point.
pizza.
Yeah, road pizza.
Yeah.
The thing is, they come off in a tracksuit like that. You've got no protection whatsoever, mate.
I mean, I know I wear
Tell
tracking
this one.
buttons, right? Yeah, but
Tell this
mine.
one that's from
Yeah, well,
a while
mine's
back.
medical at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Normally, I'm in jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The best thing to do, get yourself some Kevy jeans and some. Just get yourself a Knox Armour jacket because you can lob a hoodie over the top of it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
planning on doing that next year because of the heat. It's just ridiculous in the textile.
I cooked in my textiles on the way down. Absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. So,
Holds heat and they give you all the vents, but they work as long as you're moving.
yeah. If you're stood still, then it's.
That's
yeah,
it, forget it.
You cook your nuts off, mate.
Yeah, exactly that. Forget it. Yeah, you're in Sweat Town and that's that. Yeah, I remember it. Louis sat down. He goes, "Can you pull the bottoms for me?"
Yeah, I had. I'd got Kevy jeans on,
Yeah.
and then I got me textiles over the top in case it rained. But it was like Jesus Christ, you saw when I took the trousers off, they were soaked to the skin.
Yeah.
I was like, I pissed myself. Yeah,
You know what the funny thing is? When I got up that Sunday, it was nice and sunny, and I thought, "Oh, great, we got the great weather." And then I get the Loomies, and it went grey, and I was like, "Oh my god, please don't."
that's
do it."
right. Yeah, that's right. Because we had all the grey all the way down. I thought,
Oh, you brought it with you.
Yeah, if I get wet in my Kevies, I'm going to be walking around in wet jeans. By the time I got down, got my textiles off, I was walking around in wet jeans because they were sweating. They soon dry out though. That's the thing. Bit of body heat on them and a bit of air, and they soon dry out quick enough.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that was still a good day though.
That was still good. Yeah. Apart from that, oh look, there's old England player. I was like, yeah, whatever. Can't be asked.
Oh god, yeah. I know Stuart come up and told me about it, and I goes, "Who's that then?" He goes, "Oh, he's a football player." I goes, "I ain't interested then, mate."
When he walked past me, and I'm like, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's Theo." Well, yeah, whatever. Can't be asked.
I was going to say, they get quite a few like little celebrities down there every now and then. They've had, what's his name for MotoGP's been down there.
Marquez.
Yeah, Marquez has been there, but the other one from he used to be with Yami,
Oh yeah,
Russell,
yeah.
he's been down there as well.
Yeah.
So They
Yeah,
get
we-
few down there.
they had Marquis up the Super Sausage, and everyone knew who he was. But until some kid shouted out to his dad, "Hey, Dad, there's Marcus," and that was it. He was gone.
Yeah. Well, like they said, they just want to go out and enjoy themselves without,
Yeah.
you know.
Everyone sort of gives them the nod. You know who they are, but you let them go and do their own thing. It's like me.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
It's like when we went. Where did we go the other week? Oh God, bloody hell! I can't think of where we bloody were, but Oakley. We'd gone to Oakley.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sat at the table, and Gus had come out, and he went, "Do you want a glass of wine?" I said, "I've had a small one already." He went, "Well, you can have another small one. That makes a large one. You can have one before you go." And I went, "Yeah, all right." Next thing I know, some blokes walked up and gone, "Hey, Rev, do you want a drink?" And I went, "Nah, mate, no, I'm good." "Go on, let me get you." "Oh, you always have a latte coffee, don't you?" And I went, "Go on then, I'll have a coffee." And he dumped me coffee on the table, and everyone said, "Who's that?" I went, "I've got no bloody idea who he is, but he obviously knows who I am." And then within about 5-10 minutes, people go, "Want a drink, Rev?" No, I'm good." "Who's that?" "Don't know."
I had that at Looney's the weekend when we were all meeting. I was there with Slowbones, and we were chatting away, and this guy come up. You went, "You're right, Jamie," and I was like really confused. He goes, "I follow you on TikTok and Insta," and I was like, "All right." And I can't remember what his name was now. And then when he said, "Oh, you're right, mate," I thought, "Yeah, you were always in my lives and that." So I thought I knew who he was at that point. And I had that a couple of times down there before you turned up. It was the first time I'd ever had it.
Yeah, you get used to it. Mate. You're thinking,
I've had it
who the
before.
hell do you know? You know, where do I know them from? And then, I follow you on like YouTube, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, and it's like, all right, good to see you. Good to see you. It's where the guy comes up and goes, "Hello, Rev. Hi, kids. How are you?" I know who you are.
God, yeah, you know who that is. Well, Slowbones is in one of his videos, isn't he? Because I came across it. It was on the recommended. I see a green bike. I didn't realise whose video it was.
Yeah.
But I pushed it, and yeah, at the start of every video, it's "Hi, kids." And I'm like,
Hello,
"You're not
kids."
talking to kids, though. like seriously. And then yeah, he was showing Slowbones' bike, and I was like, "Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
that's enough for me."
Yeah.
know
He's all right. He
like
does his thing. I do my thing. But you know, we'll never be best buds as such.
To be fair, I watched a couple of his videos, and he's full of so much shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he was talking about something. He's going, "Oh, I think it was the Honda CBR 125R."
Mm.
And he's going, "It's got 11.5 brake," and I'm going, "No, it's not. It's got 14.5."
14.5.
Yeah.
Because it's right on the legal limit of
Yeah,
CVT.
and it's got 10 newton meters of torque, and I'm like, "No, it's got an 11."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't even work with bikes, and I know that.
Yeah, read your technical spec and print it off, because if you watch half a dozen of my videos, you'll see me talking and my hand's doing that. Because I've got it's written on the palm of my hand. I'm looking at the palm of my hand.
Yeah, but the difference is you do learn about the bikes being around them because you work with them, so it makes it easier for you to be able to relay the facts, doesn't it? He's just looked at something quick and gone, "Yeah, I remember that."
Yeah. Always the way. Know your technical spec, because if I don't know it, I'll normally post it up in the video with all the technical spec over the bike as I'm doing it.
There's like there was another YouTuber I came across. You might know him actually. He's known as the Goblin Rider.
Oh yeah.
Rides his Mrs. 125s.
Yeah,
Oh man, doesn't he talk some crap?
I know.
I'm there, right? He's on the 125 and he's going, "No one after they get their big license goes back to a 125." And I thought, I can read off. Well, I could back then. I don't know about now. I could read off at least 6 people that had a 125
Yeah.
and have like an 1100 in the garage, but they were quite happy to take the 125 out. And I'm thinking, you're full of shit, mate.
We had a guy. Oh God, when was it? On Friday, came in the garage, and he said, "Oh, I'm looking for just like something like a cruiser type 125." And I went, "Well, the best one for you to get is something probably like the Michigan." And he went, "Oh, why is that?" I said, "The best thing is the Michigan Cruiser, or go for something like a Keyway Superlight, but I wouldn't buy a Keyway." Oh, cheers, Tracy. Send me roses. That's nice. But I
Who
said,
sent you roses?
Tracy did. You can gift roses. Let me just show her. But I said to him, go for the Michigan. He said, I just want something to potter around town. He said, by the time I've got my Goldwing out of the garage and
Armchair.
yeah, he said, wheeled it out and got all my kit on and that. He said, I literally just want something I can jump on, just chuck my jacket on, nip down the shops, nip back. And I went, yeah, little 125 will do, yeah. He said, well, it makes a lot of it, it's a lot easier than...
What's she taking the roses and what?
No, look, Tracy, number 1, welcome, Rev. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so what you do, you go down
So I
here.
don't know TikTok.
Right,
That's right.
so you go down here and you go send,
Right.
and you go combo, and you go boom, 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 like that, and it will give you a combo.
Oh,
So I've just
right.
sent Jamie 6 roses.
Thanks, Rev.
Doesn't mean we're that type of friend, but
Don't get me wrong, I like the Honda Gold Wings. They're nice to look at, but I wouldn't personally want to own one.
yeah, too big for me.
Too bloody heavy.
Mm.
I said to the guy in the dealership, when we used to have Honda before it went over to Yamaha, I said to him about it. I said, you know, I've ever passed my test. So, you know, what sort of money? And he goes, mate, I wouldn't even get one. He said, for your size and your build, he said, you'll struggle to hold it up. And I was like, is it that bad? And I can't remember what he said the weight was now. And I looked at him and I went, yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
Off the bat, I was like,
They're
yeah.
massive. Well, we worked it out because we were looking at the technical spec between the GTR and the Tiger. Because Phil said to me, he said, your GTR, it doesn't seem as heavy as what the Tiger is. And I went, no, the Tiger's lighter, but it's all top-end heavy, whereas the GTR's all low. And
Yeah.
he, I said, but the GTR comes out just short of 295 kilos. So you're looking at, like, you might as well say, by the time you're on it, you've got 300 kilos there. Yeah. I said, but the Tiger comes out at 259. And he went, oh. So, yeah, there's about 40 kilos in it, but you notice it more on the Tiger.
About 40 kilos is a big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, but the Tiger's top-end heavy, so I did get a message on... I've got to figure it out now. Tuesday the 10th is obviously we're doing Toxic Throttle Club up at Loughton, which is our next meet. But the morning I'm having me S5 put on the bike.
Ah, nice.
So we looked at we could go for the Data Tool S5,
Yeah,
the Bike Track S7, because obviously Andy's got the Bike Track S7.
yeah,
I said to him, I said, oh, my mate Andy's got like the Cat 7 alarm, and he went, yeah, it's the Bike Track's all right, but it doesn't like Triumph bikes. It's just something about Triumph it doesn't like. Data Tool is the recommended one. He said they're basically the same alarm system. He said you both get, you get the app. He said with the S7, it works on the ignition. With the S5, it's still ignition rated, but you get a key fob as well. So you keep your key fob with your key. As soon as the key fob goes out of range, then the tracker starts on its own.
Oh, no, that's brilliant.
But I said to him, I said, oh, that's great. I said, because my keys are right next to the bike. He said, yeah, but if someone basically gets in the garage and takes the bike, the keys are still going to be locked away and the tracker will activate.
Is Tracy there?
Tracy's about somewhere.
Tracy, be there. Look at my doggy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's a bit of entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, you were telling me to come on live, so I have.
Yeah, she's on the live. Yeah, exactly.
Join in, I might as well.
Yeah. We need to get more people. How many we got on? So there's 4 on at the moment.
Yeah, it's 4, yeah.
How do I send a bloody invite on this thing?
Um,
Hang on, let me just do forward. Yeah.
you got that?
Hold on. I've got to figure it out because I'm on here as I'm on my computer as well as on my phone.
Yeah, I think you can share it, but I'm not sure.
Hold on. Share. There we go. Share. Right, let me figure it out. Instagram Direct. No. Facebook SMS. Oh, here we go. I figured it out. Right. Let's go there. There. I figured out how to do it. You carry on and chat. I'm going to share this.
We get there. You're catching up with technology, eh? How's your week been then, Mike?
My weekend, it's been okay.
Yeah.
I picked up this tablet from my parents earlier because they're having issues with it.
Okay.
So I thought I'd have a look at it before we decide to like claim on the warranty and what have you,
Yeah.
because it's only a couple months old,
Oh, is it?
and it won't turn on.
That's odd.
Yeah, but it's a cheap Chinese thing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, yeah. They work when they want to, don't they?
Yeah. The irony is, though, that my dad's new mini PC is also from China, but it's a reputable manufacturer that his mini PC's from.
Yeah.
Whereas this is from a weird one I've never heard of called Blackview.
I just do everything off my phone. It's easier.
I'm trying to find some software on the internet to like try and diagnose it and everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right then. You coming on the charity ride with us, Mike?
If I can, because obviously I've got to think about fuel and stuff.
Yeah, it's the 28th of September. I should imagine you should be able to do it on one tank of fuel.
Probably.
And still have room to spare. It's only 103 miles.
Oh
There,
yeah,
Matt.
I could do that on one tank, but it's whether I'll be able to get that one tank.
Yeah, that's true.
Because obviously I don't have any money really at the moment.
Yeah. We got Patrick's coming down from High Wycombe. He's coming to do it with us. He's staying here tonight, and then obviously we're going up on the Saturday, and then spinning around and coming back. And I said to him, we most probably stop at a McDonald's or something for dinner on the way home.
Yeah.
So, like last night, when I came back last night, we took all the back roads on the way out there, and then I said to Tracy and that, I said, I'm doing the motorway on the way home. We jumped on the A31 and then onto the M27. So, wasn't too bad. My little bike handles it well. Just,
I'll tell you what, your little 125 does all right, mate. It does well.
I've abused her and she's still going. Like, I don't abuse her like the youngsters do, but like what I ask her to do and what she does is two different things compared to the bigger brands.
Yeah.
So can't complain.
And the tyre's still holding up as well, so.
Yeah, that tyre's doing really well at the moment. I've said to the garage because they said to me, when do you want it done? I said, well, I ain't having it done yet. I said, because I ain't got the money for it. And I said, but as soon as I can, I am changing them both because my front one's starting to get a bit low anyway.
Yeah.
And he said, well, let me know. He said, because I've normally got spare pairs here anyway. He said, so it's just a matter of getting it in. He said, but you want to do it before any of the other patches give up. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll try to. But the last one did all right. Someone said it should have only had 3 months on it, and it was on there from October last year until whenever we pushed it out.
All right, then. That's really good.
Yeah. So they've done well.
Okay.
Going.
Oh, it'll do the job till the next ride anyway. So 2 more coming up in the next month.
2 more?
Yeah, 2 more because you're coming up Milton Keynes on the what was it 28th, didn't you?
Yeah, and then the 20th for our Vlogamic.
Yeah, 20th of October is obviously the ride up to Gasoline Juice and all that.
Oh, that'll be an experience.
That'll be fun. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
I've never been out there, but obviously I hear about you talk about it. I've heard Rhythmix mentioned it. I think Simon's mentioned it a couple of times, and it's
If
like,
you can imagine, like it's literally like well, it used to be the military armament building, so they used to store all the missiles and ammo inside them.
yeah,
So it's just basically like an old brick building with a very high roof, but they've got cars and bikes hanging from the ceiling, sofas and lounge chairs everywhere. It's literally just like walking in your living room and there's just like 40 chairs all over the place with a little counter that does tea and coffee. All right, it's expensive, but you spend half the time sort of walking around and they've got a little race simulator, like an Xbox. You can sit in this race simulator and have it. You know, you can literally just dump yourself in a chair, and there's loads of memorabilia everywhere. So everyone spends most of the time taking photos. But then if you want some more food, you've got Industry and Machine, which is right next door. So you've got, there's some good units, and the amount of sort of super bikes and supercars that you see up there, it's like a posh version of Super Sausage. But
Yeah.
you've got to have like twice the money that you'd have going to Super Sausage with to get gasoline juice. So
The difference is it don't matter what you ride you're getting in.
because obviously, because the first time Andy went up, he went to Industry and Machine, and he walked in and it's like £5 for a sausage roll. It ain't fucking Greg's, is it?
That does
Greg's
not
is like £1 something.
Yeah, for five quid for a 12-inch sausage roll, and I'm like, you're taking the mick now. Come on.
This is coming from a bloke that stays in 5-star hotels, isn't it?
Exactly.
And our friend Andy, he won't camp, Mike. He has to have a hotel where he's not going.
No, he does. He sleeps under the stars, the Michelin star.
Okay. Yeah. That was the way he couldn't get, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, three or more.
Yeah, it's got to be three, and he doesn't do Premier Inn. He won't do a Premier Inn.
Well, that's not even a Michelin star, is it?
That's not even a council-rated star, is it?
Although the logo does have stars and a moon on it.
That's true. Dude, we don't mind a Premier, because when we go up to, because it's not long, I think it's only about another 4 weeks and 3 weeks till we go to Suffolk.
Yeah.
But we do Monday to Friday, but we always go up on the Sundays, spend the Sunday night at a Premier, have an evening meal, and then we're in the area for the Monday, so we go off, do a bit of exploring during the day, book into the lodge during a Monday. Think you have to be out by 10 o'clock on the Friday, but I said to Mel, I said, right, fair enough, if we do pack up, load the car up at 10 o'clock, we'll go off, have a bit of exploring, and just have a Premier in for the Saturday night. And then come out Friday night and come back on the Saturday morning. Then I'm back in time to meet you for the 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can literally just roll down the garage and grab the bike then.
Yeah. And I'm only round the corner from there.
Exactly. You're only Tesco, so I can come and do part of the journey with you then.
I said to my mate Patrick, because obviously he's going up in his car, and he said he's gonna do some of the motorway, because obviously I've got some L plate riders coming with me.
Yeah.
So I've said to him, look, if you don't ride like absolute tossers, because if you do, I said, I'll just ditch you. I said, I'll find the nearest motorway and you'll be gone. I said, but you can come. I said, but you are going to need fuel when you get to the other side. And he goes to me, I'm going to jump on the motorway. He said, and I'll meet you at one of the service stations, like just before you come off the A34.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I said to him, yeah, that's fine if that's what you want to do. So I think we are going to have a pit stop, obviously, on the way down. And then obviously it'll be carry on straight off through after that.
That'll be good. It'll be a good ride, and then obviously the next one then is October the 20th. But that's going to be great fun. You can come round here. We'll do pizza, bit of telly, hot tub, or whatever. We'll sit in the garden.
Yeah, I'll make sure I've got some money and I'll buy the drinks this time.
You said it might be freezing that weekend.
It might be. We'll see.
We shall see. Yeah, we'll see.
The way the weather's been going, it was hot, quite hot in March this year when it should have still been cold, and then it's been freezing through the summer.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
It's been a bit backwards this weather this year.
Right, you have a chat for a minute, mate. I'm going to have a quick smoke.
No worries. I'll see you in a minute.
I'm not allowed to smoke in the house, and she'll waffle on in the background. She'll probably listen to you and giggle.
So yeah, you have to check out that video, Mike. Have a proper look. I can't remember how many minutes in, but if you watch it from the full, you'll see what I mean. And it turns out that red car was the Blackwater ZF's mate or whatever. He went one wing mirror short when he went home.
Right.
Well, to nearly kill us twice. I was like, yeah. Obviously, I edited that out of the video. I'm not silly.
Yeah, I know.
And I wasn't the only one that tried it. But yeah, that footage is now gone off to police. Not that they're interested as normal.
Of course not.
Well, they said to me, what do you want us to do about it? Well, it's dangerous driving, isn't it? And he was like,
Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, the wife texted me and said, "Are my comments coming through?"
Oh,
So yeah, honestly, she was commenting. Oh, evening, Slow Bones. Slow Bones is in the chat. So yeah, they're not really interested. So I don't think they're going to do much about it. It wasn't even me that submitted it to them either. It was the Alex, the guy that sorts out the meat and that.
yeah.
So it's him that submitted it all. So like what? Is it raining again, or is it just me?
It's sort of been raining all the whole time.
Was it?
Yeah.
This weather's nasty, mate. Nasty. But yeah, if you can get on the charity ride, great. If if not, I get why you can't anyway.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a few people out. Just last year, it was just me, Patrick, and Tracy.
Yeah.
That was a bit dysfunctional, shall we say? Because it was the first time I'd really ridden anywhere more than up the road.
Yeah.
So, what you been up to the rest of the week then?
Well, I'm just gonna be doing my streaming as normal. So.
Yeah, I nearly messaged you today, said, "Are you streaming?" And then I remembered it's a weekend.
I don't work weekends.
Right. Well, I'm back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone back with Southampton. So, well, I did my induction with New Forest, and then I texted them because they said, "Yo, you should get a text about 4 o'clock." I went, right, okay, no worries. So I rung up about 3:30. I phoned the agency. I said, what's going on then? Oh, you're not needed for tomorrow. But they did say you did really well. And I was like, all right. I said, well, obviously I need work here. And I said, so what's going on? And they said, you should be needed later on during the week. Fair enough. Thursday, Friday came, nothing. So, and I phoned the old agency. I said, get me back in Southampton, will you? So, yeah, I'm back there tomorrow.
Right, I'm back.
Hey. So, yeah.
Oh, I got your Prezi, by the way.
Oh.
When I find it. Oh, where did I bloody put it? Your tank on your bike is plastic.
Yeah.
I've got a tube of ceramic coat.
Okay.
You polish it on. It's like a wax. You polish it on. You leave it for an hour. You buff it off, and then you put the after seal over the top. Polish that on. Leave it an hour and polish it off. It's ceramic coats your bike.
Oh, nice.
But it only works on plastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll give that a go.
try that on your tank.
Yeah, well, my tank's gone from matte to gloss anyway, especially where your jacket rubs on it.
I had it somewhere. Where is it?
You'll find it when he's not looking for it.
I'll find it when I'm not looking for it. It's in one of my bike bags somewhere, probably. Because I said to Gus, "Are you?" Because we're all bundling up to Triumph tomorrow at Woburn.
All right, yeah.
But I said to the boys, I said, while I'm up there, because Emma's Cafe don't open till I think 10 o'clock. So
yeah.
we'll basically all head out about 9. We'll go up and do Woburn Safari Park.
Oh, nice.
You can go up to the front of Woburn, go around the deer estate. I said, but I'm certainly not paying to go through the safari park, and I'm certainly not going through the lion enclosure on a bike. Food. Yeah, she's saying, please do.
Don't want to go through the monkeys either.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, no, you'd have no wing mirrors left.
You'd have no
Or
bike left.
I could slip one home in the top box.
You're not Michael Jackson.
Say that again, Mike. What did you say?
I said you're not Michael Jackson.
Nah.
No.
Listen, I had a friend that went to one of these, like safari things with the monkeys, and he rid through on his bike. He said by the time he came out, he was buying a whole panel set.
Oh, bloody hell.
Pulled a lot off. The only thing they hadn't pulled off was his front one with the headlight in. Everything else was off.
Yeah, I was going to buy a Michael Jackson plane, but it would never land, would it? Oh, the crap jokes are always the best.
I know, I watched your Oakley video today.
Oh, that was fun. That was
You
fun.
made me laugh.
See what I mean about those headlights, though? Jesus.
Oh, God, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
They make mincemeat of mine.
Well, your average bulbs are 65 and normally 80 watt on main beam. Them things are 13,000 lumens each, and I've got 2 of them on dip.
Oh, I did. It looked good.
It lights the road, mate. I said, but as soon as you kick that high beam in, it's like you can't actually see it very well on the video, but it literally floodlit the road.
Yeah, it was like when you were at the traffic lights, you had your full hit beam on, and I was thinking, Rev, your full beam's on. Your full beam's on. See cars coming through. I thought they were going like that.
Let them know I'm there.
Oh yeah, definitely ain't gonna miss you.
The only thing I have got to do is obviously my position light, my 501 bulb in the set. It's a bulb one, so it's like a yellowy colour, not an LED. But I've managed to find some LED 501s for it now.
Oh, that's all right then.
So I'll have, the whole front end's going to be bright white. But Phil said to me, he said, they're illegal. And I went, they're not. As long as it throws a beam pattern.
Yeah.
And you can alter, when you actually go in the back of the bulbs, you can tilt the beams. So if you're, say, like you go to France or Germany or something, you can tilt the beams and alter the angle, because mine have got left-hand kick-ups on them at the moment. So both of mine are like that. So they like the near side of the road. All you got to do is go in the back, turn the bulb, so you get a right-hand kick-up, and you're done for foreign land.
Ah.
So yeah, it's very, and all you do is literally unscrew the cover, lean in, turn the bulb, put the cover back on. It's 20 seconds.
Crikey.
But each of those LED bulbs has got a fan in the back as well, so you feel the heat coming, because the heat buries out. You feel the heat coming out the dashboard, and you're thinking, Jesus, that's hot.
Yeah.
When you actually look at it, because I've had the covers off a couple of times just to check it's not melting anything, and they're warm, but it's not crisped anything. So.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah. They're bloody good. AliExpress is the place to get those.
Right.
But if you put your bike in, put like Lexmoto LXR LED bulb, it'll come up.
Ah, I might have to look into that.
Yeah, AliExpress is good for everything.
Yeah, because we all know the LXR headlights are absolutely shit.
Yeah, you might as well just go down the road with a candle. We'll have a bloke in front with a torch and a red flag.
You put full beam on, it's like having dip beam on.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised there's bulbs for the LXRs and stuff on AliExpress anyway, because it's a Chinese site.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
All run by little Chinese people.
I got a bit for my RC car from it was either AliExpress or one of them anyway. It's an aluminium chassis.
Oh yeah. Was that when you flipped it, wasn't it?
Well, let me just go in and let me just flip my computer on. Let me just sign into my AliExpress. Give me a second. Hi Rev, my orders. She's like, what the bloody hell have you bought now? Because she goes on Temu, I live on AliExpress.
I'd suggest being careful with Temu, because the parent company has been known to steal personal information and stuff.
Yeah, that's why we tend to use, Mel uses Klarna.
Yeah.
Which is basically like, and I use PayPal. I won't use a card on any of these shopping sites. I use PayPal for everything. But here's a couple of mine for £2.63. Military polarized sunglasses for £2.54 now.
Nice.
But then I ordered one, and she went, "Oh, for Christ's sake, what the bloody hell have you bought that for?" And I went, "That's going to basically take up the whole of the office floor, because we've got a brown carpet in here at the moment. But where we're rolling the chairs backwards and forwards, it's knackering up the carpet. So I bought myself that.
Nice.
But it's massive. It's absolutely bloody massive. So that will take up the entire office floor. Well, and the other thing that I always spend a lot of money on these at the garage. You can get 10 of those, which is your big, they're 2 foot by 2 foot valet cloths.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about these.
Yeah. So you get, if you spend over £8, you basically pick them up at £1 and a penny per cloth.
Oh, nice.
But Beck said to me, she went, "Oh, you've got valet cloths. Can I have them to clean the bike?" Yeah. What do I do when I've got a dirty rag? Do I take it home and wash it? I went, "No, chuck it in the bloody bin."
Chuck it in the bin.
Yeah. She went, "Oh, I'm taking them home." She's took them home and washed them. Well, I said, you keep them ones in your desk then, because I will not use a rewashed cloth because it loses all the fluffiness out of it.
Yeah. That's like Andy's other half's clocks got scratched, weren't they, when you were away? That was with a dirty cloth, wasn't it?
That was with a dirty cloth. They might as well just polish the bloody bike with a brick, yeah.
Yeah. It don't take a lot to scratch those clocks on the Lex Motos, because mine have got little fine on them.
Fresh cloth every time and just throw the bloody thing in the bin. I tend to use them as a valet cloth to start with, and then if I'm working on a bike, if I'm doing carbs, I'll lay it on a thing, but then once it's got dirty, I literally wash my hands in brake cleaner and just wipe it off in the rag and just lob it in the bin.
Yeah.
Because Phil's forever saying, "Oh, there's bloody valet cloths in the bin again." Yeah, they're mine. I'm throwing them away, mate. I've got another 10 in my box or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, bloody hell, that's costing you a foot. They're a quid a cloth, Phil. If a cloth lasts me 4 or 5 days,
Yeah.
you know, it's done the job." So I'm quite happy doing that.
Yeah, exactly that. He likes to save money, old Phil, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Money's money.
Living
Yeah.
on his staff.
Yeah.
Bless him.
My backlight got off. Of course, I had my bloody screen open on white, didn't I? That's why. I was wondering why my face had just gone dark.
I see your hat collection is slowly getting bigger.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. What was it? Baggers and Brews in America. He sent me. I'm going to take this one with me tomorrow, but he sent me that one.
Oh, nice.
So he did me. He makes his own hats.
Ah.
So he said to me, he said, "Oh, well, I'll do you this, and you can have one for messing around with." And I'm like, "Oh, cheers, mate, much appreciated." So yeah, that's me YouTube one. Why have I not got a white screen here? Hang on, let me go.
You say Rhythmic shared one of a hat you gave him that had Rev Bomb on it as well the other week.
Grip It, Twist It and Rev Bomb, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. He shared it as a memory.
And then obviously Mel got me that one.
Yeah, nice.
Warning, grumpy old bastard approach with caution.
Yeah.
That's me first thing in the morning.
I see him all day.
Yeah, and then obviously I've got your Pedrosa one.
Yeah.
So that's my MotoGP hat, but it's literally all embroidered. It's all hand embroidered, that one, and then it's got it on the peak as well.
Nice.
Kawasaki one. That one's fell down. And then of course I have to have that. Let's get it a bit close. That's my Armed Forces one.
Ah.
Supporting the Armed Forces on a bike.
So that's another thing I want to try and do next year. Is I wouldn't mind trying to go up to the old TT.
That'd be good.
Yeah. It's something I've wanted to do for years, but obviously I got told you can't drive around the Isle of Man without a full licence.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously this year's one, I had to have my Wild Bad hat.
Yeah.
Goes with the t-shirt.
To say at the moment, all the YouTubers seem to be wearing either the Wild Bad t-shirts or the ABR ones at the moment.
ABR Festival, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Fish done a video recently. He's got the ABR one on.
Yeah.
I see Peaky posted something the other day and he had the Wild Bad one on.
Yeah.
And I was like, at least they get good use out of them.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
So,
Normally, if I'm out on the bike, I'll have me Tiger 1215 shirt on.
yeah. You had it on last Sunday as well.
Yeah, I live in that Tiger one. All the other ones I've got a Kazamoto one and a Rhythmic biker as well. So
Yeah.
because everyone comes up, "Are you Rhythmic biker?" No, he's got hair. I haven't.
I feel sorry for him, but he gets ripped to bits by us, doesn't he?
The L'Oreal King, yeah. He's a lovely guy though. Him and Sarah are absolutely beautiful couple.
Yeah. Brilliant, he is.
Yeah, got a lot of time for them too.
He's another one that's exactly as he is on camera as he is when you meet him.
Yeah, yeah. Bit like Simon. Simon says it as he says it.
Yeah, exactly that. So yeah.
Andy's just grumpy all the time.
To be fair, I have seen Andy smile, but that's normally when he's got food or a coffee in his hands.
Exactly.
Oh dear. So yeah. So at least you got a day off tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, I've got a day off, yeah, out on the bike tomorrow. Well, I did say, because obviously we had the long Sunday last week, so I did say to Mel that we'll have a day of it. So we went out at Brekkie this morning together, did a little bit of shopping, come home and watched what was it, Netflix, wasn't it? Mark Wahlberg film, The Union.
Oh, okay.
That's quite a good film, actually. Mark
You
Wahlberg.
fell asleep, love.
Well, I fell asleep halfway through it, yeah. Like you do, afternoon nap. I'm getting old, mate. Getting old. Got to have my afternoon nap.
I know what that's like as well.
Uh,
The worst part is though, is Dave is sitting there falling asleep, going, "I'm awake."
yeah. Well, I was awake. I am awake.
When I came up, you were watching Gladiators, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You were nodding off.
What did he do, Jamie?
Say again.
What did he do when we were watching Gladiators?
Nodding off.
Yeah.
I have to keep the attention span going, mate. It's called old age. You'll get there.
Oh, I'm getting there already. I'm not even that old yet.
Has to be done, mate. Has to be done.
Oh god, yeah. So yeah, no, I'm back with Southampton tomorrow, so I get time now, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Bye.
Excellent.
It'll be work for the rest of the week after getting stitched up by the New Forest.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, hang on a second. That has finished transferring files. Yay! I can unplug one camera and put the other one in then. Go into DCIM. Give me a second and delete all those videos. Yay! Camera is charged. Unplug.
Oh, I did all that today. Deleted everything off the camera, recharged it.
Job done. That can go back on the back helmet. So there we go. I've still got to message Simon because I've still got that Insta here if he wants it. So anybody wants an Insta, I've got one up for 150 quid.
Is that the oh god, one in it?
It's hold on. It is the X2.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
But it's got Telesync clamp on it, and God knows how many bloody batteries. 2 spare batteries, memory cards, yeah, loads of stuff, and it's got a cage around it as well.
Even better.
Yeah, so you're looking what? I don't know how much one of those is. I think about 200 quid now for a Insta cage.
They're not cheap, are they?
Telesync clamp on that's another 40 quid plus spare batteries for it as well. So
Yeah.
it's a bargain for someone, but yeah. Oh, and then the thing that she always calls me, what is it? Selfie stick? No, selfie stick. That's it, not selfie stick. Yeah, so it's got a selfie stick with it as well.
I see old Slow Rider uses them because I've just been watching his Scotland tour he's done.
Yeah, I can't get on with the Insta. I prefer 2 cameras.
Yeah. It's like me. Someone said about me getting one of them. And I said, the problem is, if I clamp it on the bike, I'll be worried it's going to fall off all the time.
Yeah. At least, you know, with the Insta, you got one on your one ear, and then you can see the other one in front of you.
Yeah.
Because everyone said to me, "You're right. Oh, your B-roll's great, but what's that bloody big green thing in the way?" I went, "That's my mobile phone."
Yeah, you do what I do at the moment. Phone on the handlebars.
Yeah. But it works well for me because I can have at the moment I'm having to have my sat nav up on me phone. So
Yeah.
and Google Maps ain't the best thing in the world. It sends you down the wrong route, especially when you get to a roundabout.
I'm wondering if yours has been updated because I haven't had a problem with mine.
Yeah. I'm always getting software updates on mine. It's like, yeah, just update.
Yeah, because it's weird. Because like I said, I've not had an issue. I've had it a couple of times where sometimes it'll tell you to turn and you're looking and there's a turn in there, but it wants you to turn at the next one.
Yeah.
And it's like, why have you told me like 400 yards before?
Yeah.
Like, tell me a couple of foot before, yeah.
I mean, Google Maps is still better than Apple Maps.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. We've got an issue. We've had a massive issue. Coming up the slip road into our village.
Yeah.
Now, God, I'm going back. Was it 6 months ago? They had a spate of where people's Google Maps was telling them at the next junction turn right, and it was the off ramp. So people were turning down the off ramp into oncoming traffic. And they had a fatal accident there where I think it was a lad hit a couple of old women, and it killed all of them. So the council's idea, right, we'll bring it down to one lane to stop people thinking it's a 2-lane road. So they brought it down, coned it off. Then we're going to Woburn. Vincent's on his bike, coming up to Woburn Triumph to meet a car coming towards him head on. And it was only the fact that he slowed and pulled over, but they hit the brakes, hit the Armco, and then turned round and hit all the cones, spun the car. And they hit the barrier as well, hit the Armco barrier, but they literally turned round and drove off. By the time he'd got his phone out, he didn't get the reg plate of the car, but they didn't have to make a mess of the car. But of course, we were coming up for Triumph Woburn. Next thing I know, I've got a massive, great patch of mud right in the middle of the road where they'd spun all the mud up and put it all over the road. And I was like, straight through it. And I'm like, that was lucky.
Yeah.
I could have brought someone off. I literally pulled up and kicked all the mud to the side of the road, blocked the road, just left my bike in the middle of the road and kicked all the mud out of the way.
You can do though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But they've got 2 whacking great no entry signs now, and people still turn down there. They ignore the no entries and still try to get down the off ramp.
This is a problem with a lot of drivers. Like I say, on the road, like the standard of driving is stupid now. It's almost like you go in, sit there, talk, and they just give them the license.
Yeah. Well, it was that one. Oh God, what was it? When I was out on one of the little 50s with that car, and she'd got a, and I'm like, I'm backing up from this car because she's sitting there. She's got a white light showing to the rear, and like, is that a reversing light? It can't be a reverse. And I'm like, right, I'm backing. I backed up about 10 foot because the guy in the white Audi behind me saw what I was doing. I'm like looking over my shoulder, and he's going, and he actually backed up as well and gave me some space. Next thing you know, she's got an automatic car. She thought she'd put it in park. She hadn't. She put it in reverse. And it was only the fact that I flashed my lights at her, and I thought, I'm not going to bib her, because if she lets her foot off that brake, she's rolling back into me. But I put myself an escape lane, so I thought, as soon as she moves, I'm going up the inside or the outside. And then she looked down, realised, and put it in drive. But next roundabout, right-hand indicator on and goes straight over. And I'm thinking, all right, in that case, if she's going straight over, I'm going right. And right at the last minute, I'm to the right of her, and she put the right-hand indicator on 3 times. I'm like,
that drives me.
Yeah.
I've had it loads of times.
Yeah, I've had it before at you know the roundabout outside the range, Jamie?
Yeah, down on Bursden.
Yeah. I was coming out of KFC on my bicycle there, and some dozy woman comes round. She's signaling left. Oh no, she's going round to the range. And I'm already coming out.
Yeah. We get it all the time, Mike, on the bikes when we're out.
yeah.
They either indicate the wrong way or don't indicate at all.
Or cut the round when you're in the outside lane of a roundabout, and they'll cut across into your lane and push you towards the roundabout. And it's like, it was great. When I had the GTR and I had the ZX, I could lean out and smack mirrors, but I can't now on the Tiger. The handlebars are so wide, you can't lean up. But a toe pump to the door works wonders.
I can still get the mirrors.
Because I'm upright, it's easier to lean out with your foot and just toe pump the door. And it don't half make a donk, and they're like, you've just booted my car, we'll get the out the way.
You just killed me nearly, you know, sod ya.
Yeah. Oh, but you've dented my door. Well, tough tit, mate.
Yeah.
The worst one I had was back when I was most probably about 18, 19. I was going to Leon Solent. I don't know if you've ever been out there, Dave, but the roundabouts can be, the lanes are confusing as hell, especially for someone that's never done it. And I was in the right lane, the car was in the wrong lane. He hasn't looked, he's just pulled across, cut across the 4 of us on bikes. He's then booted it. Obviously, we've gone after him. We've caught up with him, he's pulled out in a lay-by. And I said, look, wind down your window, let's talk about this. And he's there, giving it the finger, giving it the wanker sign through the window. So in the end, I've just smashed the window in.
Why not?
Now we can talk, can't we? Of course, he phoned the old Bill.
Let him do it.
Old Bill's turned up and that. We were talking to the copper. Lucky enough, he was a biker, and he went, look, he said, I understand why you've done it. He said, but obviously, I'm still going to have to say you're going to have to repair the window.
Yeah.
I've not got a problem with that. I said, but when he's cutting people up, nearly killing them, I said, what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah. The thing is, they always when you do in a car test, they won't tell you about roundabouts. But if you do it on a bike test, they'll tell you to teach each roundabout as a spin dryer. So as you go past the junction, you move over one.
Over.
As you get to the next junction, you move over one. So you're getting pushed to the outside.
Yeah.
The car drivers will use that same inside lane and go round
All the way round.
to turn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should, if you're going all the way round the right, it's always the right-hand lane. But they normally say on a 2-lane roundabout, the left-hand lane is straight over and left. The right-hand lane will be straight over and right.
Yeah.
Unless it's a single lane coming off, it's only marked right only. But you should be looking down on the road to see which lane in, and then as you come round, check your shoulder and move over one lane.
Yeah.
Exactly that. I was taught all that on my CBT.
Yeah.
The one thing my instructor said, he said, treat it like a clock.
Yeah.
He said, so your first lane's going to be your first and second. He said, your second lane's going to be your third and fourth if there's a fourth.
Yeah.
He said, unless it's marked otherwise.
Yeah.
And then, like he said, as you go around the roundabout, you're slowly shoulder checking and moving over as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You move round the
Another
lane every junction. You should be moving over one
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
or holding your lane. Yeah.
confusing-
Yeah.
Another confusing roundabout is Chandler's Ford.
Oh, no, that one's pretty easy for me.
What, the one at Asda?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy for me as well, but a lot of people seem to mess up there.
Yeah, just because they don't have a clue.
Yeah, because they think that the left lane is, again, straight or left, but no.
It's not the left.
Depend on... if you're coming from, like, the motorway, sort of up past Stoneham and everything,
Yeah.
then that left lane is left turn only into Asda.
Yeah.
There we go. Have a bit of that.
Nice. But yeah, no, people, they do. It's not all car drivers, but it is a good fair few.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold my hands up and say that I have messed up myself on a roundabout
Yeah, but
when
we
I was
all
at Argos. You know the roundabout in Eastleigh by the train station?
Yeah.
It's picked
Yeah,
up your smoking, Jamie.
I know, it caught me as I kind of went that way.
Yeah.
Consuming
Yeah,
substances featured in this live could seriously damage your health. Or just don't bend down and sniff.
But what was I saying? So how I messed up on that roundabout is that that roundabout is actually quite confusing even for
Yeah.
decent
There's a few.
drivers, because when you come onto it coming from like from the junction where the buses come out from,
Yeah, I know
the
you're
bus
on about.
station. Yeah,
Yeah.
You-
Well, we all
you
make
think-
mistakes.
yeah. You tend to think that the right lane is to go over to what's it called? Bishopstoke.
Yeah. I know the one you're on about.
Yeah, a lot of people think that the right lane is to go across to Bishopstoke and round to the train station, but
Yeah,
it's not.
well, no.
Like, you want the left lane to go left or over to Bishopstoke or to Lidl.
A lot of it's the council's getting lazy too because the road markers wear off and they don't want to put them back down.
Yeah, I just missed the road markings and
You want confusing roundabouts, you should go up to Milton Keynes, mate.
the magic roundabout.
No, not even magic roundabout. You approach a roundabout and it starts giving you letters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That one did take me off guard when I came up to you.
Now, there's the magic roundabout in Swindon that a lot of people think would be really confusing, but it's not.
Nah.
It's actually probably easier than most roundabouts, like normal roundabouts, because even though it's what a roundabout with 5 mini roundabouts around a roundabout, it's sort of like, it's not that hard to get right.
I don't know. You met me.
Well, all you're doing is you're going round to the roundabout. You're going like that round
Yeah,
the mini
no, I know.
roundabouts.
Mate, you should have seen it last year when we did the charity ride, and I hit a roundabout in Bournemouth, but it was like part of the dual carriageway as you come off. None of the
Yeah.
people marked, and I ended up in the wrong lane. I had to go back down the A31, come off, go round at the bottom end down there, and back on and back to where I was.
Where you meant to be in the left lane instead of the right lane.
I think so.
Because where you meant to come off in Bournemouth.
It was like a superstore place, like with a McDonald's and an Asda's and that. And what it
Yes.
wasn't marked. Yeah, I ended up in the wrong lane.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing I was grateful for was the camera hadn't recorded, because somehow it stopped itself recording, so it shaved me looking like a muppet. So, I think we're going to wind it up. We've been on for just over an hour.
Oh, bloody
So,
hell.
yeah, it's gone quick when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've
It's like
got.
Friday night with Dave. When you're on there with him, it goes so quick when I stop. Well, you know,
I
it's done the hour.
I just realised that a friend of mine
Thanks,
just
Dave.
popped in.
Oh, you got a friend in here, have you?
Yeah, Vice Fox.
That's right. Tell him he can pop in every Saturday if he wants. We'll do this every Saturday normally. It's only because I was
Yeah.
out last night that we didn't.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Hey,
I don't mind a
Vice.
Saturday or Sunday on here, mate. That's no problem at all.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I tried to do it
we
where-
normally sit in the office at this time of night anyway.
Yeah, well, normally, obviously, I do yours on the Friday. I don't do Peaky's anymore, but I used to do Peaky's and yours, and then obviously I try to keep it clear. So I think, well, you know, Saturday is when most people are at home.
Yeah,
Don't mind being up a bit later, do they? So,
exactly that, mate.
but last night I went out, so I ended up cancelling the live, and I thought, I'll do it Sunday instead.
Good fun, good fun.
So, cheers for popping in.
All right.
It's been great having you in, mate.
I'll message you tomorrow, send you some cafe photos, because there's bound to be some good bikes up there. isn't there?
Yeah. Most probably be a slow reply because of being at work, but I'm
All
normally
right,
at
no
work.
worries,
so.
mate. All right, look after yourself.
Right.
See you later, Gary. Take
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
See ya.
All right, cheers, boys.
Bye.
Bye. So, yeah, cheers for popping in, Mike. Much appreciated, mate. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all right.
hello, Mango. And we'll do this again on Saturday when we normally do this. So if you're new here, guys, go check out my my YouTube, my Facebook, my Insta as well. Same with Mike. Same with
Yeah.
Rev Bombs.
And my
Um,
Twitch, which is.
Oh yeah, you forget you're on Twitch. And yeah, guys. So until the next one, ride safe and see you all soon. See you later, Mike.